All right, so I just got back from New Jersey, and my concrete guys actually here. They did the footings, got the all the wire rebar in for the footings. You see him out there. He's working hard. Good guy. Actually contacts you when things are going on. But he's just out here getting this thing ready to start setting forms. We talked about a few things. How we want the edges set so the building sets down and so there's no water intrusion, along with where we're going to do the doors at, kind of slope we need, what kind of dip and all that. And he's just out here with his laser level getting all this stuff set up for forming. Like I said, Jimmy's been the best concrete guy I found so far. He's the only one that has actually ever answered me back, and it stays in constant contact with us. If anything goes on, or if he has any hiccups, or if he needs anything. Been really good. I'd highly recommend him. Jimmy, what's the whole full business name?
JBC Construction.
JBC Construction. We're here in Southwest Missouri in Ozark, Springfield area. So, how far do you go?
Probably about a 75-mile radius.
75-mile radius. Again, guys, give him a holler. I'll leave his phone number in the link on the video after this thing gets further done. They get done pouring the concrete and all that stuff, get all done up. Show it to you guys, and then we'll make another short video on this one. I'll leave his number in the link in the description below, and hopefully you guys hit him up. You know, good guy. All right, got the guys back out here from Jimmy's company, putting the forms up, getting ready for the pour, I think next week. Out here working hard, doing their thing. So hopefully we'll get it all formed up today, and then next week I know he wants to do the pour. So we'll jump on that. Next week, just a short, simple, little quick clip of the forms going up. Apparently in Missouri, pouring a monolithic slab is not really an option because of all the rocks in the ground. So basically, they pour the footings, tie it into rebar, then pour your slab. There's so many rocks when they go set the forms, they go to pull the forms up, it actually screws the concrete up. You try to pour a big monolithic slab with all the rock I have in this yard. So they had to do the footings, the rebar, and then next week we're going to pour the slab, and then we're going to seal that up after it cures, and then give Carolina Carports a call, actually Allen's Outlet Factory Direct or whatever the heck it's called, his website, and give him a call and tell them when we're ready to rock and roll. Then they'll set up a time to come stick the building up. So I still got to call my electric company, find out what I need to do for code for my electric to run a sub panel, and then also run a water line out there for my spigot for my well, and get all that information, and then keep going on this thing. All right, so I was talking to my contractor and trying to figure out why they didn't do a monolithic pour here in Southwest Missouri. Well, if you guys can see, everything in this pile is almost more rock than it is dirt. So we pretty much grow rocks over here in the Ozarks here in Missouri. But so what's going on is that, so what they did, they ended up pouring the footers, putting the rebar in. This is kind of how they do commercially, he says. They put the rebar in, pour the footers, put the rebar, and then it'll come back in and pour the slab on top and all the rebar, tie that in together. You could probably put a damn skyscraper on top of this when they're done. He's actually waiting on the gravel truck right now to come in, put some gravel down here, and compact all that in. And then later on in the week, they're gonna go ahead and pour the rest of the slab, put all the forms in. Like I said, we're gonna have like a 1.25 inch drop where the building's actually gonna sit down on that, so the slab is gonna be a little higher inside the building. That way no water intrudes on that. I'll show that to you. And then same thing, we'll have the garage door done, the other garage door, and that's it. And then we'll have a window on that end, a window on this end, and 2 bay doors and the man door. That'll be the back side of the building. I will end up putting a vent in there eventually. So I can hear the gravel truck coming. They're gonna have to come down through my neighbor's driveway behind his house, down through his front yard, around his septic system. I don't know if you guys see those white flags or not. It's hard to see on the GoPro screen. He'll come all the way down and around, and we had cut the fence back here. He'll come underneath that, back up here from the hill, and go ahead and dump his load right here. So you can see they're driving in right now. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. we'll just go ahead and videotape him doing this. Why not? Because unfortunately, again, I won't be here for the slab pour like I was the footing pour. I'll try to get some pictures from my wife and my father-in-law while they're doing all that. I will be in Alabama for the final round of the Moto America Superbike series. We did win the championship in Supersport last week in New Jersey, so we're 4 points behind Jake Gagne right now in Superbike. So hopefully Danilo can win this championship too. So anyways, see Jimmy's coming through there. Yeah, you need me to move it? All right, I gotta hook the trailer up real quick.
Okay, no problem.
Move my truck, my little trailer here real quick so I can back it in. Dumping the gravel. Not on my grass. At first it didn't look like it was going to be that much. I'm like, that's going slow, but I know it's long.
Well, I was getting worried myself. Like, did I order enough?
That's
Look,
funny.
I'm going to run and get my trailer in Marshfield.
Yeah.
I'll be back this afternoon to finish.
Yeah, I'll be working on some stuff. I got a Jexer.
I got either my son or I'm renting one, a Bobcat.
All right. Yeah, I leave Wednesday, so I won't be here again, damn it.
Leave, man.
I gotta go to Alabama. I got a race.
Do me a favor, tell her to have it checked.
Yeah, I will. All right, so the contractor's back today, putting the forms up, putting the gravel in, leveling it all out right now. I'll show you what we got going on here as soon as we get over here. He's got his laser leveler out here, and then you can see they're getting all that good stuff done and going. They're gonna lay the concrete Thursday. Should be a nice day out. It's gonna be a top of 75 degrees. Like I said, I'll be in Alabama during that time. So that's what's going on here. Gonna be nice and flat, and then they'll compact it all in, tie it all into the rebar, 6-inch slab. Like I said, it's gonna have a door here, a garage door there, a roll-up door, and a man door. So we'll just sit here and watch them do this for a minute. While we're doing this, I'll record something from my Facebook.
Wrapped in different sheets. I'm fired up, sweating when I think of you. I'm on my way down. They'll say that I'll never go back for you. I'm bad for you. Say nothing more. I'll fight until I'm black and blue. I'm just a man with nothing left to lose. You make me feel like I am bulletproof. I'd run through fire just to get to you. Till I'm black and blue. I'm smoke, my last cigarette I lit for you. I'm hooked, I'm addicted to the taste of you. Your lips, no, there's nothing sweeter around. One kiss will lay me out on the ground. They'll say that I'll never go back for you. I'm bad for you. Say nothing more. I'll fight until I'm black.
Take a walk around and just And they have the braces put up. See the rebar sticking out. They're actually building the, I think it's a Market 14 right down the road from me in Nixa. And this is exactly how the way they tie in commercial buildings also. Same way. Part that sucks, the manual labor. Nobody wants to do manual labor. So they should have this all filled in and then compact it down. And then on Thursday, they're gonna lay that concrete, like I said, which will be 2 days. Today's Tuesday, so in 2 days, we'll have the concrete laid down. And then when I get back from Alabama, I'll be able to check it out. And then what I'll do, I'll take my photos of the 4 corners, send that off to Allen's factory outlet, and then they'll schedule a day to come out and put it up through Carolina Carports. And then of course I have a plug-in over here on the side of the house within 100 feet. So we'll get, hopefully to get that up quick, and we'll be able to move in. See old Jimmy's out there using the compactor, walking circles, compacting all the gravel down. And then yeah, I'm tired of talking, so we'll just watch Jimmy do his thing for a minute, walk in circles, compact and make it look pretty. Taking the rest of the gravel and putting it down at the end of my driveway for me, being some nice guys. That way I don't have to worry about that. I'll have to go back and rake all that up, but hey, that's all right. Shop will be up, ready to rock and roll. They put all the dirt in a pile over here that was set up front here, so that's there. So that's good news there. One pile there, another pile there, and you just gotta walk around, compact it, and then they'll start putting the forms up a little bit later. All right, so we didn't get to pour last week because of the weather. So it's next week. Just got back from Alabama from our races down there in the season. So the concrete truck's actually here. They got everything formed out. Concrete truck, my God, I can't talk, is gonna come down again just like the gravel truck did and everything else. Down through my neighbor's yard, around through the fence, back in here. And they're gonna start pouring it and getting her done. So you guys can see we got the edges down here for the notched edge. Then the garage door comes open, next notched edge between the doors, garage door, and then man door is gonna go down here. They got it all the way around, all the rebar. There's Jimmy coming through again. Remember, it's JBC Construction here in Southwest Missouri, Springfield, Ozark area. They do travel a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and probably just, as soon as they get up here and get him backed in, just go ahead and start a time lapse on it. And then, you know, show you guys what they do. I broke my tripod for my stand here for the camera. So it's gonna be a little bit shorter than usual. I'll try to get a few good angles. I'm still working on a few other things for my customers right now. So we'll see how it all goes. And they're lucky. They got the, I used to have to hand screed. So now they got the motorized ones. Cheaters, 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 cheaters. But all right, here they come up through. That stuff's pretty cool. That makes the jobs a lot easier. Yay for concrete! Ross is going to do Ross ready mix. So I'm going to go ahead and walk on to the other side. They're going to pour the front side of the shop first, most likely, or possibly this side. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. So we're going to walk around to what I consider the back side. And then I'll try to keep an eye on the battery so we don't run out. If we do, it's the way it goes. And I'll replace it. I have 2 or 3 others that we can do this with. Pretty excited, been waiting a long time for this. It's been a few years in the making now, and now it's actually becoming a reality. Just all it is money. That's it, just costs money. All right, you guys see the trucks here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here with my voice and just go ahead and put a time lapse. I'll throw some music over it and back up a little bit more here, get the whole pad, and let you guys enjoy it. Check it out.
I'm just a man with nothing left to lose. No. I'll fight until I'm black and blue, yeah. I'm just a man with nothing left to lose. You make me feel like I am bulletproof. Oh yeah. I run through fire just to get to you. Till I'm black and blue. Oh yeah. Till I'm black and blue. Till I'm black and blue, yeah. Till I'm black and blue. Till I'm black and blue. Till I'm black and
Heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
016, 1023 with the pursuit.
so we got the slab done. They came today, took the forms off. As you guys can see, I put an 1.25 inch notch all the way around the slab. We had to do a couple repairs where the vibrator didn't get it, kind of a weird word, didn't get all the concrete down there perfectly, but we had to like kind of patch this corner up a little bit, so it's good to go now. The kids and the wife all signed this pad, but as you can see, that edge goes all the way around. The reason I did this notched edge is that the building itself is actually going to set down here. It's going to set down here, that way the water won't intrude up into there. As you can see, I have where my doors are going to be. It's 2.5 feet from the corner of the building, which is 30 feet. 30 feet, 2.5 feet from the end. Then I got a 9-foot wide door. I got a 2.5 separation, another 9-foot wide door, and then the last part of the building where my man door is going to go. So, and then I'll probably put my sub panel right here behind the door, and then I'll have the light switches there, and then we'll go ahead and run electric all around through the building. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I have a sloped edge coming out of my garage doors. It slopes down. That way no water runs back into there if it's blowing. And again, we had to make the pad. They wanted the pad to be 30 feet 6 inches long and 24 6 inches or 8 inches back and forth that way, because that's just a flat pad. So what we did when we did the notched edge, we know the legs that they set down there, the footings for this thing are 2.25 inches or 2.5 inches wide, and then like forget how tall they are. So what we did, we actually took that, shortened it up a little bit, that way the building sets almost flush with that notched edge right here, and then go to here and then go that way. And that way, because they're not going to run, being it's a 12-foot walls, and the sections of the metal is 3 feet, 4 pieces will go right to the bottom of the building. It won't surpass it. So that's why we put that notched edge, and it'll set down in there. And then the garage doors will set, the rails will set here. They'll have to cut them a little shorter, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Right here, sorry about the bad angle. And then, like I said, this is a sloped edge out on both doors. I'm pretty happy with the way the thing turned out. Like I said, you can see the notched edge all the way around this. Now my question is, am I going to, I think I'm going to stain this and then seal it. That way it just kind of gives it a nicer look in the shop when we're doing these videos. You know, just kind of help out. We're gonna run some bay lights and all that stuff. But again, this was JBC Construction here in Ozark, Missouri, Springfield area, Southwest Missouri. Like I said a million times already in these videos, Jimmy is a super nice guy, did a great job, communicates 24/7. If you guys need anything, I'll leave his phone number and business name in the description. I'll probably post a little bit, maybe pop it up on here so you can see JBC Construction. And you guys give him a holler if you need something done, man. So the next step is to take pictures of this, call Allen's Direct or Carolina Carports and set up a day for them to come out and put the building up. And then want this thing to cure for about 30 days. 2 weeks in, 2.5 weeks, we're gonna go ahead and probably stain it and then seal it, and then they can come in and install that carport, the rest of the shop, like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here on this. I'll show you guys me staining it in the next video. I believe this is probably part 2 that I'm gonna show you now. And then that'll be part 3, staining and sealing it, and possibly part 4 is gonna be the building going up, or part 3 with the building going up when I stain it. I don't know yet. Then we'll go ahead and do the electrical and all that stuff in other parts of the video. So again, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions about motorcycles, ATVs, or UTVs, drop a comment down below. If you got any questions where I got my stuff from for this video, drop a comment. I'll get back to you, or shoot me an email at limitlesspowersports78@gmail.com. Again, guys, I appreciate the support. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications. It helps the channel out. Easy way to support your friends for free, or somebody you like on YouTube, and it really helps our channels out, guys. Again, I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.